Look at that thing. It's ugly. It's ugly. I put this sticker on it. It doesn't come with this sticker. It was in the box. Look at this. It flips up so you can film yourself or photo yourself. This is a thermal photograph camera. No, it's not. It's the children's print camera. Look at this thing. I have a link in the description if you're interested. I tracked one down on AliExpress. I just picked this up at the Goodwill. Where's the price? Is the price still on here? It's here somewhere. A couple dollars. $3.99, I think. Whatever the case, I wanted to show you this little camera mostly because what's so unique about it, I don't know if it's really that unique. I've just never seen one with this option. So if you know anything about this, let me just turn it on here for you. So we'll go in here, we'll hit that. It's got this little menu. Ooh, neat. And this one's got some options. So once you're in here, there's your different options. You can go photograph, you can go video. I'm not pushing that the right way, but you get the idea. Games, playback, music, video, and then photos. Okay, so let's go into photo mode. We'll hit OK. Doing this backwards. And there we are. Cool. Let's take a photo. Okay, you ready for this? Got it. Oh, it's already printing. It's already printing. Whoa, it's upside down. Look at that. Got it. Now here's what's unique about this. Let me just go in here. I printed out a couple of these. I'm gonna put this right up in the camera's lens. Look at this. This macro. Come on. Focus. Focus. Will it go focus? Oh, come on. Well, this is the best I can do. I hope it comes through. Gosh, I really do. I hope it comes through on camera. Other than the fact that this looks like a crazy person, I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually a dot matrix printout. These thermal cameras will print real photos. And let me set it up here. I'll go into the menu real quick. So let's go back. And I know that probably doesn't help much just to see that one photo. So what I'll do is we're going to go in to the settings here. We're in the little gear. Howard Plum's here. We're going to go into the gear right here. We're going to go in and we're going to find right here. We have, that's the, let's see what it says. It says print modes. And I've never seen this option before. So we're going to hit OK. And now we're in print modes, and it's hard to see, but there's two options here. It says dot print, or I can go up and it says gray print. So let's hit gray print. We'll get out of here. And now let's go to our playback. It's pretty impressive that I'm doing this all backwards. Okay, we go to our playback, and now we're going to print this. With the print button, hit OK. We're going to print. Very underwhelming print, by the way. Like, very underwhelming. But here's what's really cool. So this is a thermal print of the photo. Kind of boring. Can you see that? Let me get both these together here. Super well organized, by the way. Now look at this. This is why I thought this camera is so unique. The top image is the dot matrix print. You can kind of see it right there. See those, how it's like dots and little lines? The bottom is just a thermal gray print of the photo. Super overexposed, didn't come through good. Look how cool that looks when it's in dot print mode. So I'll print this same photo. I'm going to get out of here. And instead of showing you, I'm just going to navigate through here quickly so I can just do it. We're going to go here. We're going to go over print mode. We'll go back down to dot print, get out of there, go to playback. And there's the image we're going to print right there. So we're going to hit the print icon. I think it's here. And then print that. Look, you can already see, look how much darker it is. Oh my goodness. And so when I got this thing at the thrift store, it was, sorry about that. It was $3, $3.99, and they had the paper in upside down. When you print on the other side of the paper, nothing happens. So look at the difference here. This is why I think this kind of stuff is so cool. Look at the difference between the standard print on top or the dot print on the bottom. Very similar. Now it's a high resolution image. It's a very high resolution image. So it's similar to how maybe the Game Boy printer might print, except it's not dot pixels. And I just think when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do right there with the gray print. Dot pixels. And if you've seen any of my Instagram videos, I love the Kitty Zoom thermal printer camera. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to track down. You got to get one on eBay if you want to get a good deal on it because they're kind of expensive. And let me just go into the playback mode. This camera will let you take pictures here, and I'll go through here and find one. So here's an image I took of a photo walk. This is Old Camera Guy. You might know him from YouTube and Instagram. I want to print this photo. So I hit the print button, hit OK. And this camera does a cartoon mode, which is what I absolutely love. It does like a really dark outline of an image that looks very similar to a cartoon. And I found that with this camera, you can just not peel it and just keep them all connected, and it makes it into a comic strip. Actually, you can see them over here on the wall. I have them on the wall here to make storyboards. But that's what this camera will do right there. Look at that. And to compare the two so you can kind of see a difference. Actually, let me just, you know what? I'm going to do a selfie with this one. So here's this print. We get it. Kind of cool. Let me do a selfie. And this camera has the same features, which I think are so awesome. These vintage cameras, right? So let me get out of here. Go back to the home. And this camera, I plan on doing a whole video on this, but because it's so hard to track down, right there, click in color, hit OK, and that'll go into photo mode. So we're going to take a picture just like a normal camera. What's the image look like? And watch what it's going to do here. Whoa, it kind of a little overexposed. So we're going to go back. I'm going to get rid of that one. We're going to try it again. Try to duplicate this one. I think right here. Actually, I forgot. This thing has the same feature. I can flip the camera up like this. Okay. Ooh, okay. So it doesn't handle the bright light. We're going to try it one more time. This is what's fun about this camera because it's like does that outline. You got to get just the right lighting. All right, that's good enough. So let's print it out. You hit check mark. This one's crazy looking. This will be a good comparison. Now, this is like a $70 camera. Just nuts. I don't know why it's so expensive. So we're going to go back to playback, hit print, and here we go. And we're printing. This is like the cheapest instant camera, which is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Howard Plum, these are like vintage. It's just like all the fun of vintage because you can take photos of stuff you see every day, but now it's new again. So these are the two examples. The one on top is the click-in color from the Kitty Zoom, and the one on the bottom is that super cheap camera. I mean, they both have their own use. I love this cartoony look of the top one, but seeing this one right here, this is crazy. I mean, it's ugly looking, don't get me wrong, and I don't know if I showed you guys this. This flips out so you can do selfies with it. But the print quality, I'm so impressed. And if you've never messed with these thermal printers, there is something to say about the paper. This one came with some rolls of paper. It's got like BPA or something. I don't know, some kind of poison toxin in it. You can get it on Amazon. You can get rolls without it, and it's super cheap. Like, I got a box of these, maybe 12 rolls, and the rolls, it'll probably last me the rest of my life. Unfortunately, thermal paper does have a finite time that it can work. But I just wanted to show you this camera just because of that unique thing. So let me go in here. Let's set this up for another photo. Hey, thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, this is just the fun stuff. This is like hidden cameras. I have a link in the description if you're interested. So let me take a selfie, another selfie, because we can't get enough, right? Um, Actually, let's see. I'm curious. I don't know if this is plugged in or not. Oh, this is plugged in. I wonder. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is going to show up. Let's see. It's like, whoa. Okay. Oh, and it's set up to print right away. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. Okay. I guess you can't see it if I don't hold it up so you can look at it. Look how, are you kidding me? What? And this is what the image looks like on the camera. Now that's not going to be the best representation because you're looking at like the camera trying to focus on it. It's a little overexposed. That's not really that good. Maybe I'll throw it up on Instagram. So join me over there on Instagram if you want to see this. Make sure that's saved. But I cannot, like, yeah, not only look at this. And I wish I could get the camera up super close. I think you can kind of see it there. That is like so cool. Dot matrix style. And that's unfortunately what I love so much about going to the thrift store. Just the magic that happens when you find something that you would probably never buy. I wouldn't even, this thing's just ugly looking. There's no reason to buy this. But when I saw that dot print option, I'm like, oh, now we got something. If you look this camera up, it literally, it's so generic. There's no name. I had to use Google image search to find this. And on Amazon, they're like $40, which is crazy. Way too much. All right, let's see if there's something else I can take a photo of. That might look cool. We're going to get out of here. Let's go back. Go into photo mode. And you can turn off the instant print option, which I think we'll do just so we make sure we get a good photo. All right. Let me see here. I wonder if I should go outside and get something. All right, let's see. Let's check out the detail of this. Let's flip this back down. I'm going to come over here. I got so much stuff on my, I always have so much stuff. There's so much stuff on this desk. Oh, here we go. Okay. It has a flash, you guys. Look at this. It has a flash. Isn't that crazy? So we'll go into playback. I think this one's good. Let's print it. Can we print it? Oh, hitting the wrong one. There we go. There we go. And we're printing. Yeah, this is the way to go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And here's something else. I don't know. I just noticed this. It's widescreen. It's widescreen. Where's my other option here? So this one, this thermal camera, the Kitty Zoom, let's put them side by side. I should have had this ready for you. So I'm sorry about that. So I got some of the printouts here. Let's get one with the Kitty. Oh, here we go. Here's the Kitty Zoom. So we got the Kitty Zoom on the right, and on the left, your right, my left, whatever. You get the idea. Look at that. It prints widescreen. Different look, different effect. But if you're looking to get into this, I think this camera is like $10 at the link that I have in the description. That is so stinking cool. And as you can see, it is impressive, that printout. Now, of course, I got to take some interesting stuff. And this is the thing I was saying that's so cool about this. Taking photos, okay, there's a Polaroid Go camera. We've seen them all before. But when you see it like this, it makes it really interesting. And I would recommend, if you are going to look into getting this, I know I'm handling these things like crazy, but there's some chemical on there they call forever chemicals. And I guess it's really not that good to handle this receipt paper, thermal paper. And like I mentioned, there is some thermal paper without that chemical in it. I think it's, I don't think it's BPA. I think it's BPI or something. I'll try to put that in the link in the description. There's not one there now, but later for the playback, it'll be there. But Yeah, and so like yeah, right, so your grandkids would use all the paper in the first few days. And that's the thing though, like it's not, you know, since it's thermal, it's not ink related. So really the paper itself is all you need, special paper, and it's so stinking cheap. Now, like I mentioned, if you order a larger bulk of them, get the stuff without the chemicals in it. And it kind of doesn't matter. I mean, $12 and they could probably, I don't think they could print enough. I wonder, I can't get to the box right now, but the rolls are like a roll of duct tape. Like they're huge. Like if you can remember the old calculators and that had the big thing, huge roll. And so the ones that come with this camera, it looks like they're kind of small. Look how dense that is though. Like that is pretty dense. And that's about what you have to do is, yeah, the rolls you order come this wide. So you actually have to re-roll it and repack it in there. But like I mentioned before, when I got this, I think I mentioned it, I got it from the Goodwill, $3.99, and I think they gave it up because it didn't work. Well, they didn't think it worked. And the reason they didn't think it worked was because it was in backwards. The paper, let me open this up and you can see how the paper is supposed to be in here. You can see there, the paper is supposed to unroll up. Can you see that in the back there? This is how the paper is supposed to come. The paper is supposed to go in there like that. So you just lay it in there, shut the lid, and there you go. And if you mess up a picture, you just print it again. Love it. Thermal printers are so cool. Now they are heat sensitive, so if you leave it in your wallet in your car or something, it could change it. Look at that. I mean, what? What? Great. I think it's super cool. Anyways, thanks for joining in. Those of you that are here for the live stream, I just wanted to make a quick video. I probably didn't want to dedicate a whole video to it, but I'll probably edit this down and recut it into something just to show it off. I think it's pretty cool. Be sure to check the links in the description if you're interested in looking into more into this, and you'll probably have to get on eBay if you're interested in the Kitty Zoom. This has its own features in itself. It's a pretty cool little camera. I've been using that probably more than any of my other cameras I have, which is kind of crazy. And it has something that is utterly amazing, but I'll save that for the actual dedicated video for it. All right, that's all for now. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again. Knoptop. Go make something.